It's almost Valentine's Day, and you know what that means. Time to set your clocks back. Love is in the air because the commercialization of everything America has put it there. I'm just kidding! I don't even know or care what that statement means. I'm not one of those guys that thinks Valentine's Day is either good or bad. In my book, the really thick and colorful one over there on the shelf, it's just one of those things that is. And one of those things that's going to continue to exist whether or not I have any sort of opinion on it whatsoever, like most things in life. Especially the Kardashians. So I'm here to drop some floggerly wisdom on you for this holiday of love stuff. Are you in a relationship? If so, you are required by the laws of love and attraction set forth in the case of Hobart v. Lionsgate on February 14th, 1997. I don't know what I'm talking about. I doubt that Hobart v. Lionsgate was ever even a court case. The hypothetical Hobart and the motion picture studio Lionsgate probably don't even know each other. And neither one of them likely has anything to do with Valentine's Day's inception. I cannot say the word inception without hearing the sound. Let me start over. You are required by your significant other to do something for Valentine's Day. They can say they don't care, but they care. They care. Side note, if I were a Care Bear, I would be I Don't Care Bear. Yeah. Do something, even if it's just a card or flowers or a special kiss or a thoughtful letter. Go to dinner. If you haven't already made reservations at a fancy restaurant, don't bother. They're all booked. Even White Castle's fully booked at this point. So make a nice home-cooked dinner and bring the candles because it's hard to eat in the dark and electricity hasn't been invented yet. Pump up the jams with a personalized playlist of increasingly booty-thumping songs. Start it off soft and smooth. Something with a saxophone. Give that some time to breathe with the wine that you just opened. Then get into something with a little more bassline while you're looking at her bassline. If you know what I mean, wink wink, nudge nudge, punch! I don't know why I always think that a punch is the natural progression of that chain of physical gestures. Now the bass line should only get heavier from there. It should get dirty and gritty and downright sexy. You should basically only be hearing bass by the end of this playlist. Think Genuine's My Pony, dialed up to 11. Which coincidentally is what I have him under in my speed dial. 11. Does anyone actually use speed dial anymore? If speed dial is a thing, you should put your Valentine number 1. You're never too old to ask someone to be your Valentine. Unless, of course, you are too old. Ask strangers to be your Valentine. Warning! This will produce one of 3 outcomes. Number 1, they will give you a dirty look. Number 2, they will feel sorry for you. Number 3, they will think it's adorable. Now, number 2 and number 3 actually give you a decent shot of them saying yes. That gives you a 67% chance of actually scoring a date if you round up. And I always round up. Now it's time for some Valentine's Day Madvice, which is still advice. It's just advice given to you in an angry and forceful manner. You don't have to spend a lot of money on Valentine's Day. Make them something with your hands, something special and unique to your relationship. You'll see more from the heart that way. While you're at it, why don't you just give them your actual heart? God knows you don't need it. So sorry, I slipped into Valentine's Day Sadvice there for a second. What was I talking about? 50 Shades of Grey comes out. Just go see that. And guys, you will most definitely get some afterwards. But spoilers alert, she won't be thinking about you. And the movie will suck. Have you ever noticed that if you put the color gray in any title, chicks will love it? 50 Shades of Grey, Grey's Anatomy. Actually, those are like the only 2 things. I just realized I didn't give you singlers any advice. So here it is. Stop being single and subscribe to my channel. Those things aren't connected, really. I mean, subscribing to my channel is not going to make you any less single. But hey, maybe it will help you embrace your singleness. Every Tuesday, you can look up at the screen and say, hey, at least I'm not that guy. Self-deprecating humor that really wasn't even that humorous, but it is a good point to end the video. So thank you for watching. Goodbye. See you next week.